Great evening, everybody. Great evening. Happy, wealthy, winning Wednesday. It is a beautiful and lovely Wednesday. It's spring now, and we're enjoying this lovely little weather that we've had today. So I hope everyone's enjoyed their day today. Welcome to Her Legacy in Leadership. My name is Alicia Johnson. I proudly serve as the membership director for the Greater Augusta Black Chamber of Commerce. In celebration of Women History Month, we are honored to spotlight some of our phenomenal women within our chamber who are making a lasting impact, owners and entrepreneurs and leaders in our community. Today, we are honored to spotlight RICARDA Deeds and SAUNDRA Kelly. They are both amazing leaders here in this organization and also throughout the CSRA and South Carolina too as well. So these are some wonderful women. They stay on the go, they stay productive in doing such amazing things. RICARDA and SAUNDRA, their dedication, vision, and leadership represents the strength and excellence of women in business. They are both the founders of Decal Academics. And you will be hearing from them tonight, and they're going to let you know and tell you all about how they became these wonderful and phenomenal educators and have a whole school that they are doing in the CSRA. These are some powerful women, some movers and shakers. So please, let's just give it a full round of applause, y'all, to RICARDA and SAUNDRA. How are you both doing tonight?
We're doing great.
I
Thank you so
love it.
much, Alicia, for that introduction. You make us feel so welcomed and so proud of the work that we do.
I'm proud of the work y'all are doing, and I'm honored to actually spotlight y'all tonight. I was so happy when you answered the call and took that yes, you would come on because y'all are doing such amazing things, and it's not right to let everyone else know that don't know if they're not aware. Because y'all are doing amazing things for these students here in the CSRA. So I want everybody to know, I want the whole world to know what you both are doing.
Okay.
Wonderful. Do we
Yeah,
jump
we're gonna
in?
go ahead and
You want
tell
to go
them about
first?
yourself.
Do you want to
Okay.
go first, Miss Kelly?
Okay. I'm Sandra Kelly, and I am the co founder of Decal Impact Academy. It is a micro K through 12 school. Previously, before that, I would like to start off by saying I'm a parent. And being a parent is one of the driving motivations why Ricardo and I are doing what we do. But a little bit about me and my background: former parent and former homeschool parent, former educator of the public school system, and also a parent advocate and a parent mentor has caused me to be in the position that I'm in now. I have a love and I have a passion for education as well as a love and a passion for helping families and children.
Mhm. All right. Good evening. I'm Ricarda Deeds. Ooh, I have over 20 years in education. I've served many different roles. I started off as a substitute teacher, moved up as into the a paraprofessional position. I taught all grade levels. So education is my life.
And Sandra Kelly. You can go ahead, Ricardo.
No, that is
That's,
it.
that's who you are. That is who you are. I love it. I love it. I love it. So ladies, I appreciate y'all coming on tonight. I want everyone to know more about, Decal Academy. But before we get into that, can y'all let us know what inspired both of y'all to start a whole school, and not just a school, a whole academy? I know y'all have the love for children, and this actually shows the love and the thrive that y'all have for children to start a whole school, and how this was formed and what inspired you all to start.
Do you want me to start off?
Yeah.
Um, really, Hmm. I think we both saw a need for something different,
Yeah.
a need in our students that just needed a different approach than we were able to give them in the public school system that we were in at the time,
Right.
and needing to have that freedom to offer a different approach.
I love it. I love it. So from what I'm saying, so I know y'all both have the, background. You started out in public schools, like you stated, and then transition over to creating Academy. So that started just because y'all had an agreement on making a difference for the children that was needing a additional and a different way of learning.
Yes, Ricarda started out as my teacher mentor when I was in the public school system, and I struggled, just as many teachers struggle today. I struggled with trying to meet the needs of every child. I spent many days crying, feeling like I had failed, just trying to meet the needs of all children.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, I was homeschooling one of my children. Shared more with Ricardo about my homeschooling experience. Would come home from the public school, homeschool my child. Started sharing more with Ricardo, and Ricardo said, "Hey, we can do this. Let's." We both have a desire to do something different and to be more impactful
Mm-hmm.
because it was just a little stressful, and we got together and we put our dollars together and we started decal. And for those of you that don't know, decal is D's and Kelly. That's the makeup of decal. And
Mm-hmm.
we've been on this journey ever since together.
I love it. I love it. And that just shows both of y'all hearts. It shows y'all heart. It shows your compassion. It shows the love, that you have. And that takes a lot. That's a big weight to carry. And then branching off and starting that. And I'm just not a business, this is a whole academy that y'all have started and it's thriving. And I'm not gonna take over because I want y'all to take the stage, but y'all, they're growing. they the school is so huge now, and it's steady evolving. So they're gonna tell y'all all about that really, really soon. But I mean, y'all are doing some y'all shakers. You know how you shake. So with that, what's one of the main quotes that y'all use throughout the academy? What's a quote? And I would like to hear a quote from both of you, or if it's just one main big one that y'all use for the students and your staff.
Oh, wow.
I would say one of the main quotes that we use, I'll let Ricardo elaborate on our first quote that we had. We have so many because education is always evolving.
Yes,
And it never stays the same. So I can't just say just one quote, but um, I would say right now we're on, we don't just arrive, we thrive. And making every moment there that they're in our presence, making them feel like they're thriving, motivate them. We always say we're more than just academics. That's something else we say. It's very important, I think, to learn and understand what we do is more than academics, making sure the whole child thrives. And when we say the whole child, social, emotional, and academics. So we don't want them just to arrive to our campus, but we want them to thrive. We want them to feel whole. We want them to feel confident. We want them to be prepared for the real world. And so we're definitely doing something different in that aspect.
love it.
Ricardo, what's your favorite quote? One of your favorite quotes that we use and we say.
Oh, wow. Oh, goodness gracious. I I don't know, and I guess I probably don't really say this one a lot, but I like to always say nothing beats a failure but a try. So that means there are no failures. You gather yourself together, you learn from it, and you have at it again. So there are never any failures. There are only learning experiences.
I love it. I love it. And that's why y'all are so amazing. You're teaching the kids and guiding them and showing them there's a different way. There's different ways to learn. It's just not one way to learn, and you're showing them that, and I love that. Um, Now, being an academy and being, the owners of the academy, what are some challenges that you all have to face? And I know you're overcoming those challenges because you're still thriving and still growing. So what are some challenges that y'all have faced and how did you overcome them?
I would say from the business aspect, right sizing.
Okay.
We have, since first opening, we have tripled our attendance.
Enrollment.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
enrollment. So learning from a business aspect, I would say it definitely would be right sizing, finding the right space that meets the needs of the learners,
Okay.
and just right sizing. We didn't anticipate growth so fast. We've only been in business going into our 6 year brick and mortar, and we knew it was a need, but we
Mhm.
didn't know the need was so great here in the area. And
Mhm.
so, from a business aspect, I would definitely say for me, right sizing. And from an educational standpoint, I would say one of the challenges that I would say that's more prevalent is we have a population of about 80% African American males.
Wow.
And so ensuring that those males have what they need to be
Okay.
successful. I think that's one of the challenges that Ricardo and I are always seeking more resources for our program house
Okay.
mail. We get new mails in. I think in the last 3 months, I don't know, last 2 months, just 2026, we may have gotten 4 new mails in. And so that's a challenge, because that says there's a great need. We're
Yes.
African American males and they need something, to thrive. And so I definitely think between right sizing and the challenge of having African American males, and they're always respectful, they're always so wonderful. But I think the challenge is being able to accept, more because they need that program.
I love it. Hmm. That right there, what you saying that, Miss Sandra, that was an eye opener just now. Because you would, I mean, consider what women and girls that it would be more dominant girls versus boys. But what you're saying that you mostly got boys, which is that's showing the impact and the need of what you all are doing. Because we all know, our boys, they already struggle from birth, when they come into the world, but just showing that how much of a difference they are needing it in the education and the assistance that they're needing to, as well with it. So that way they can be excellent in who they are within. So that's grand. That's very grand. And
Helping
that's
them self regulate, learning to express their feelings and their emotions
yeah.
is something that I would like to say that I think we do well with.
It's
And
showing. You don't even gotta say it. I mean, it's absolutely showing the difference that y'all are making. That's absolutely phenomenal there. Ricardo, you had anything to add into that?
I think one of the other challenges is just as you're growing and staying abreast of everything and staying up to date with everything, not losing the focus
Okay.
of what your vision is and what your mission is, because sometimes it can get skewed when you're looking at this research, these latest business trends. So don't lose focus. Like, we always have to remind ourselves, like, what are we here for? What is DKIL here for?
Okay.
What is our mission? What is our vision?
Okay. Okay. That yes. And that's one thing I know being in business, that's one thing you have to remind yourself. You have to have that written down and relate back to what the vision is and where you're at with the vision. So that I appreciate you making sure you mention that to all our audience and business owners here on here tonight, because that's something that we have to remind ourselves as business owners, that we stay focused, on the vision that we have created for our business and the ones that's involved with our business. So that's absolutely and we definitely needed that reminder. We're in 2026, so last year, in the past few years, some got a little lost in the transit, because of what was going on through the economy and the government. So reminding them that, hey, look back at what you've written down, look at back at what your goals are and what your vision is for your business, and stay focused and continue on pressing, because look now, I mean, like y'all said, it's only 6 years and y'all expansion is through the roof. So that's definitely grand. Um, with that, um, I mean, y'all already stated, honestly, the impact that y'all are looking to make through the community. But when you started, what was your main impact? For starting Decal Academy, that you want to make through the economy.
Mm, I would say our main impact that we wanted to make in the community would probably be sustainability.
Okay.
Sustainability, giving the community a thriving community that they can send their children to, that will be around for years to come.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that I think we're caught in our focus on as business owners um, is sustainability. So I definitely would say for me, sustainability, being a business owner, when you have businesses that sustain in the community, you have stronger communities, and ensuring that that happens, especially being a small Black business in the
Mm-hmm.
community. You want to
Yes,
be a pillar for your community.
absolutely. Ricardo, you got anything you want to add?
No, I definitely think that sustainability piece is so, 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 so vital. Um, and like Sandra was saying, allowing our students to know their community so that they will come back to their
Mm-hmm.
community is very, very important to us.
Yes, yes, absolutely. I definitely appreciate y'all tuning in here tonight with us and taking that time out of y'all busy schedule, because y'all schedule is very maxed out. So I definitely appreciate you all coming on here. I want y'all to let everyone know tonight what you actually the services, also what your focus is at decal with the students, and all about the information with Decal Academy. Let them know tonight what she is, what you do with your students. If y'all can let them know.
We're both smiling because we're always so happy to talk and share about what we do.
That's why
It
I'm just
literally
letting y'all take the stage. I want you to take the stage.
it literally makes us smile. It makes our heart warm. That's why we're both laughing, because we could talk about DK all day because we love what we do.
I
It's
know
one of
you do.
those it's
Yes.
one of those things where we could do it every day with our eyes closed because we're so passionate about what we're doing. Ricardo, you want to start off? And
Well, of course, we offer academics to students in grades K through 12, um, all the core academics. We also offer uh, PE classes, physical fitness classes. In addition, that's kind of the academic aspect of it.
okay, we do. We offer our students get to engage in real world opportunities, experiences. So we do offer the core academics for those K through 12 learners, but giving them an opportunity to apply what they learn is very important to us. Application of learning generally sticks around with a child longer with other than just paper and pencil. And so what we do is we take those skills and we apply them to the real world. We implement enrichment classes such as drone, um, bowling,
AI, robotics.
AI, robotics. They're out in the community. They know their commissioners. They know who the mayor is. They're always ready for a good debate. They just had their Socratic debate the other day. They're always ready to talk. Public speaking is a big part of our program.
Mhm.
Performances to include theater. Last year we performed on the AU Grover C. Maxwell Theater stage, and we'll be back there in 2027.
2027.
We'll be back there at
Okay.
2027. They take ballroom dance, so from a professional ballroom dancer. They also engage in things like STEM building, creating things out of recycled cardboard. They
Maker
do
spaces.
uh,
You
they
The
do
said
maker
life
spaces.
they do life smarts class where they learn about being a consumer. They learn about apartment safety, purchasing apartment. They learn about credit. They learn about credit scores. They learn about locking their credit when they turn 18. Anything that applies to the real world, we try and take their academics and we cross over. They travel. They go on overnight trips. They're coming up to go to Charleston on their overnight trip, so they're preparing for that. um, we also have a big piece I would like to say with the families. So DCAP doesn't just deal with the learners, we deal with the families. When families come in, new families come in, we do an intake to see what their needs are because we want to meet the family needs with their child. And when you come looking for a private school, micro school, you normally come for a need. And
mm-hmm.
so the most important about decal is when you come in, doing an intake and finding the need. And once we find that need, we try and gear their academics, their learning plan towards your need. It's very personalized and individualized. So meaning you can have 4 or 5 in the same grade level, but may not actually be doing the same work. That's where decal is a little bit different. Whereas in a regular classroom setting, you have one lesson plan for 27 students. We have like 27 lesson plans for 27 students. And
Wow.
so, very personalized education, but it gives the opportunity for a learner to achieve his or her path.
And if our families are also very involved in this process. So that's actually another one of our slogans. We don't do it for you, we do it with you
Mhm,
because family is very important.
mhm.
Yes, it is. Takes that village.
It does. And at DECAL, we do exist because of our families. We're very and close knit conversations with our families. Our families have a lot of input with their education. We try and tailor it for their child's need, whether they need social, emotional, or behavioral support. We try and give them what they need. A big social aspect of it is our K through 5 learners getting their social, emotional learning, learning to regulate, learn to get ready for those strong, pure relationships both inside the school setting and outside of the setting. We are a fully accredited program. We are um, we are working on our second accreditation, and so you'll see more sports teams developing within the next 12 months or so. Our goal is always to provide more services for our families that are embarking on non-traditional education. And every year we try and add to our program or do something different for families. And so that's one thing that we're proud of in the 6 years. It was coming up on 6 years this year.
Mhm.
There will be a brick and mortar business, but we are embarking on our second accreditation, and we are embarking on sports teams as well.
Love it. I love it. Now, where can they? I know I've already added in the chat, but can y'all let them know where to locate you and how to, if if they're interested in applying for the school, how can they apply, and what's the process for that?
So you would go to our website, www.dklacademics.com, and under programs, there is the application link. You would do an application so you can come in and we can meet your family, you can meet us, and then there's a registration process.
Love it. And now, I mean, I know, but can you let them know? Do y'all follow the calendar with with the CSRA, or how does that work?
So we're considered a special purpose private school. Our calendar is pretty much in sync with it. However, we don't do learn from home or asynchronous days. And so oftentimes we save those days up so families can take them all at one time and take an extended spring break. Other
Okay.
than that, our calendar is kind of similar to the calendars in the CSRA in both Columbia, Richmond, Burke, and South Carolina. So it's kind of similar, just some few differences.
Okay, that's awesome. I love that. I love that. I definitely do. Now, just about how many students are y'all at now? Because I know y'all expanded. So about how many students are y'all looking at now?
Um, for we do serve students in different counties, but right now our enrollment is at about almost 60 for
Whew,
my school.
wow. Wow. And with that, so is it broken up, like the classes, are they broken up by the grade level, or is it more like an interaction, just depending on when you do the intake form, how it's broken up?
So we do believe in a shared space. A shared space environment provides an opportunity to learn empathy for others. It also provides an opportunity for learners to be met at various needs. So in our shared space, there are cohorts. So in a cohort, it could be first and second grade cohort, kindergarten and first cohort, but they're cohorted, and it gives you an opportunity if you're below level learner, you may still be able to catch up with some of those bottom skills because you're in a cohort.
Hmm.
And also, if you're a high achiever learner, because you're in a cohort learning as well, it allows you the opportunity to reach up. And so that's the unique beauty of being a non-traditional as private school is being able to travel in those cohorts. Um, but the spaces are large. They're going to always come together at the
Hmm.
end of the day, and they spend a lot of time together with all grade levels. That's kind of how you get the family dynamics there.
Love it. I love it. I love it. Absolutely. And I know y'all expanding. Y'all did mention the transportation piece that y'all started this year. That's right, Ricardo. I got y'all. Let us know about that transportation. That's exciting. I want them to
Yeah.
know.
We we
Did you say
embarked on
transportation?
transportation. I'm sorry, say that again.
Did she say transportation?
Yes.
Yes, we embarked on transportation this
We
year, and we have
did.
outgrown the transportation.
We have outgrown the transportation. So those of you that are in social media world, please look out for our capital campaign on transportation. We have definitely outgrown the transportation. We thought it was a great thing, but with them being out so much and actually growing, I think when we first started
Mhm.
with the brick and mortar business, when COVID started, what did we start with? When we only took like the um, fire nurses, student, what we had, like 11.
Yes,
We
probably
started
about
out
11,
with,
10,
Okay.
11.
Okay.
yeah, and yeah, now 5 years later, we're embarking on 60, almost 60 full service that receive services all around in
Wow.
the different programs that we offer. So yeah, transportation is a good thing, but it's now becoming a problem.
Well, that just shows the growth. That, I mean, honestly, that just shows the growth, and I know y'all going to excel and transition on to the next phase of it. So I don't hesitate or have any thoughts that y'all won't excel. with that. So y'all definitely are doing amazing things and growing at a fast, rapid pace. Definitely a fast, rapid pace. Yes. Do y'all have any upcoming events that y'all would like to announce tonight that y'all have coming up in the next month or so or during the summer?
We do have our regular registration that's ending on March 31st. And so I think right now we're at about 11 more slots that we opened up for the 26-27 academic year. So we're at 11 as of yesterday, 11 more slots that are open. And but that is March 31st for regular registration to come in. We also have coming up, I think May 3rd, we will have a celebration. It's National Micro School Week. And so we will be opening up our doors that Sunday for the community to come, get to know us, see what we do, learn from our families, what we do, their experience with decal. Also, you can visit our Facebook page and hear our family reviews about decal. There's a video out with family reviews. And then the next thing that we will embark on is our annual graduation and performance for this upcoming school year.
Okay. Do you have dates for that yet? Or that's just coming up in June?
That is May 21st. We will have our graduation ceremony for all learners, K through 12.
Okay. Perfect.
And yeah. And then next year, you guys are here. We're back at AU on the Grover C. Maxwell Theater stage for our annual, I would say, biannual play production, theater production.
April 28th,
And you said that's next year or this year?
2027, April
Yeah,
28th.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, I can remember that. That's my dad's birthday. And that's and that is the biannual. I'm putting it inside the chat so they'll have it too as well. And that's
That's
2027.
our play production, yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Alicia, for having us tonight. It's always so wonderful to talk with you, see with you, network. My GABCC sister, um,
Thank you. Thank you.
director.
Thank you.
So we definitely thank you guys for inviting us on tonight to share about what decal does. If anyone's looking for any more information, we can be reached at 762-633-0289. That is our cell number. And once again, the website is www.decalacademics.com.
Y'all, sorry about the connection there. We had lost connection here in the area. So y'all heard from those amazing and awesome, phenomenal women tonight. That is Sandra, Kelly, and Ricarda Deeds. They are doing such amazing things throughout the CSRA. So we commend them and celebrate them on tonight. You guys, they are beautiful women. They love what they do. They have such a beautiful passion, and it's not going anywhere for the students that they want to make a difference in their lives. So, and those are students that are needing, not just assist. And so I appreciate everyone tuning in tonight. Thank you all for joining Her Legacy in Leadership, where we celebrate the women of the Greater Augusta Black Chamber of Commerce who are leading with vision, building legacy, and inspiring the next generation of entrepreneurs. Everyone have a wonderful and amazing night tonight. Thank you all, and y'all stay tuned for the rest of the month. And y'all wonderful, winning, wealthy, winning Wednesday. Thank you all, and y'all have a lovely night.